Good morning, afternoon or evening and welcome back to Edenia. My name is Clown and you are watching a leg fest. Oh my lord, this is producing a lot of frame rate lag on my end. This is the new quarry which I've set up. It's currently working on this solar panel. This only one solar panel is producing all these block breakers floating around in the air for the second quarry I've set up. Let me show you for a second because it's very hard to explain. It's basically the same, mirrored. I've put the solar panel there, put an emerald kinesis pipe, and then some gold kinesis pipes down. I've got the quartz kinesis pipe here, just in case if I ever need to switch these around, if it's going too fast. But I don't think this will be going too fast anytime soon. Here we go. Let's just enable my ring for a second, so I won't get killed by mobs instantly. As you can see, it's hollowing out this area. It's nearly done, actually, and it's about to set up the frame, if I'm not mistaken. This is looking good. It's getting rid of some of the last blocks. As you can see, all the red cubes are falling down. Do mind, however, if you are setting up one of the quarries like this, you are not getting back any of these blocks. Oh lord. These blocks are gone forever. These will not be mined by the quarry. I've also got my quarry fixer in place. We already managed to breach into the lake up above. There's a lake nearby the bees. If you look here, this lake was floating down into the quarry, but I've managed to patch it up, and I think we're good now. There's a couple of holes here. I'll fill it up with some dirt, and we'll be good to go. So yeah, that's big quarry number 2, and of course we had to make some changes to the sorter as well, because it was barely keeping up a single quarry. So how about this extra fast, speedy quarry? And there it goes. It's off. It's building the frame. We do need to be careful about all these mobs. Jeez. They're gonna push each other off though. But yeah, there we go. Oh, we can flank them like this. Push them with the ring. Oh, that's great. That is great. Alright, so the quarry is probably already mining up here. Where is it? Here's the drill. There is the last few bits and pieces of the quarry, and that is nearly a frame complete. Nearly. Oh, the anticipation. Oh, hello, Mr. Enderman. Please do not get mad at me. Here we go. Can I push you through? Yes, I can. I can push you into here. Yes, I can. Good luck down there. Good. There's some witches as well. Always good. And there it goes. That's the quarry mining, I believe. I think it's looking for a place to start. This is one big mess, though. Oh, this is worse than the previous one. All right, so let's get out of here. Let's reap the rewards of our hard work, if you can call it that, at least. And there it goes. It's off to a speeding start. And let's just take a look at what I changed in the sorting room, because this, of course, has to deal with it. So I've made 3 times the amount of outputs. It's blinking like crazy. It's picking up all the items. I've set this to items in inventory. So if this is standing still, it will pump as soon as the next item is in, because it won't pump if it's doing the animation. It will only pump if it's not. So yeah, putting them on item in inventory energy pulsar, that is really the way to go. Now this might not be as fast as the previous ones, because these items will have to go through 2 iron pipes just to get onto the track. But all in all, it's still pretty speedy. We are also swimming in marble. I don't know if I want to have more marble. I'm still getting rid of the limestone because limestone just don't even get me started. Alright, we've got some tungsten metal, which is apparently no longer useless, but I haven't found a use for it yet, except for making blocks, which is, don't get me wrong, the blocks are cool. They are black as the night. So yeah, we'll see about that, what we can do with that. Also making a bit more of these gates. That's all fine and dandy, these basic gates. We've got blaze rods collecting dust once again, which is no bad thing if you ask me. But yeah, we need to upgrade the blaze rod machine, don't we? So let's grab some obsidian. And you might ask, why are you grabbing some obsidian? And you might also ask, why are you getting rid of 8 of these? Because we're going to make another one of these macerators. So if you put in all these obsidians, there we go. It's really fast. I love it. We'll make some obsidian blades and we'll get another rotary macerator. So we can finally get around to upgrading the blaze rod machine, which has been with us since episode 2. Don't really know why I said episode 2 there, because I talked about it on episode 2, but I didn't use it until episode 6. So yeah, anyway, doesn't really matter. It's just a number, just like age. Don't ask. If we put these in the compressor, I think. No, sorry. We first need to craft them with some flint. I skipped this entire ordeal last time because it's just a crafting recipe. But here you go for those who were interested. Here is the crafting recipe. Let's put these into the compressor. We do need some basic machines that are not hooked up to the system. So if we just want to quickly do some items, we can. I've also upgraded the solar panels because we had 4 stacks. So I made some medium voltage solar panels. And these are absolute beasts. And the high voltage solar panels, which we get later, well, those are really overpowered. Those are radical. So yeah, look at this. We're making blaze rods. We know this, right? It's our primary source of EMC, and it's the reason why we get all this shit done. But we need more. We need a lot more. We need to get filthy rich. So let's wait for this compressor to finally do its job. Oh, it's done. Great. That was fast. We need these. We need these obsidian blades. We also need one of those advanced machine blocks. So let's grab 2 of these, 2 of these, and 1 of these. There we go. Now we will need a basic macerator, and I kind of forgotten the recipe, but we can look it up. It's easy enough. Let's see. There it is. There is the rotary macerator, which needs a basic macerator, which is machine block, electronic circuits, cobblestone, and flint. Well, couldn't ask for anything simpler, really. 3 flint, 2 cobblestone. There we go. And we need one of these machine blocks. And what was it? A circuit. Great. So we can make the macerator. Now if we... Oh, there it is. It's the first recipe. Great stuff. And we will do it like this. And we've got a rotary macerator. Now if we go up to the blaze grinding machine, the blaze rod generator, so to speak, we will upgrade this machine by taking out this one. Let's grab a wrench for that. There we go. And let's put down the rotary macerator. Now this will need power, of course, and I don't know if a singular generator will provide enough power. It is speeding up. We don't really need to keep this machine up and running forever, but I guess we do want to. So let's... Oh, there we go. Let's grab a third lever, or another lever, really. lever. There we go. And let's put it behind this machine. Let's turn it on. So this will always be on. That's great. That's what we want. We want this to be always on. We want this to gather speed. Apparently we've got a new machine block. Probably the macerator that broke. And these blaze rods, well, we're going to invest in a second generator, I'm afraid. So we'll lose a couple more blaze rods, but because of the speed with which this is working, we will still make a profit. We might also need to use some red power machines, because these probably won't cut it. We could try to... yeah, this is already trying to keep up and failing badly. Yeah, I guess we're gonna need some red power to extract exact amounts of things from machines, and extract exact amounts from here as well. So yeah, we're finally gonna start on red power, or as it's called in this mod, blue power. And blue power is really just a remake of the old red power mod. We've got all sorts of machines, but we are mostly interested in transposers at the moment and filters. And to make all that, we need an alloy furnace. So let's get started on that. As you saw, we didn't keep up with the single generator, so we'll put down a second generator. Let's hook this up with some glass fiber cable. There we go. This one's full, but it's using a very tiny bit of power to power this rotary macerator. I've got it levered up. Yeah, there you can just barely make it out. It's on the bottom of the macerator. So yeah, we need to make some red power stuff. So as I said, we need an alloy furnace, which is basically bricks in a circle. And you can transmute these as well. We'll put it here for now. Somewhere else later as we go. We'll grab some blaze rods as fuel, because why not? We have plenty. Now we need to make some brass. And brass is made, strangely enough, not by copper and tin like you're used to, but copper and zinc. And zinc cannot be transmuted. So you do need a quarry or to go mining every now and again if you want some zinc. Now this takes a while, but it gives you a couple of brass ingots. These brass ingots combined with some glass. There we go, some glass. We'll make pneumatic tubes. And even though pneumatic tubes used to be better than anything else in the game, they are not anymore. Not really, at least. You can make these apparently not like this, but like this, pneumatic tubes. These used to be the best in the game. Now BuildCraft has gotten a lot of updates, and to be or not to be. That's funny. These pneumatic tubes, yes, they have been known to not overflow machines, and you can use them basically for smart input and whatnot. But BuildCraft has gotten its shit together as well, and they are starting to be really awesome at it. So yeah, you can't really say one is better than the other anymore. It's just as a fine line now, and it. I think BuildCraft has its uses most of the time. But yeah, the pneumatic tubes, the blue power, there's just a lot more machines you can use. And the transposers and deployers and project tables and even the filters especially, these are gold. You need some red dope wafers for this. We'll get to this in a second. So yeah, we probably could use a second alloy furnace. There we go, with some blaze rods dedicated to silicon. So there we go. And we can use some coal and sand. Coal and sand. There we go. Put this in. Yeah, there we go. It's melting. You can look at all the recipes, by the way, if you want to, over here. There's a lot of things you can melt down as well. You can melt down anything you If you've gotten, for instance, some iron leggings and you can't use them, you can melt them down. Same goes, hopefully, with the bronze stuff. So let's take a quick look if they are here somewhere. Don't see them. Oh, you can melt down ender pearls as well. You can melt them down into iron ingots. Alright. That's a bit unnatural. You can melt down gold into iron. Okay. Medium covalence dust into iron. That is just... it just doesn't look realistic at all. Or anything. But then again, this game isn't meant to be realistic, of course. Don't see any bronze items in here. So I don't think you can melt down... We had some bronze items, remember? And we're not going to use them ever. So we might as well just melt them down if we can. But I don't see anything. Nothing like it. So yeah, we're stuck with some bronze items. That's cool. We got these silicon bules. And these silicon bules, you can use a saw on them to saw them in pieces. That is really their only purpose. There we go. We've got a lot of silicon bules. Now, and you can use those silicon bules with redstone to create red dope wafer, and with teslatite to create blue dope wafer. And for that we need a third alloy furnace. Well, we don't really need a third one, but yeah, we can put them in here as well. So if we put some redstone in, we're going to need these sooner than later. So there we go. Yeah, that's the recipe, right? Oh, it's... what is the recipe for these wafers? Is it 1 on 1? No, it's 4 on 1. That's going to be rather expensive. Redstone. Let's grab a couple more stacks. We can handle it. There we go. We'll just have to make do with that for now, I guess. These are... we've got another stack of these done, which is great. So yeah, we need the first item on our list, which is a transposer, because if I remember right, you need a transposer in a filter. No, you don't, not anymore. Okay, great. We'll make a transposer anyway, because those have their own uses, and we'll use them sooner rather than later. Have I already made one? Transposer. Oh yes, I've already made one apparently. These things are great. They can suck items one by one from another inventory. The downside is they only work with a redstone signal, so we need a clock of some description. A redstone clock. Now there is the timer. Let's see, where is it? It's probably in here somewhere. That's state cell, this repeater, AND gate, NOT gate, OR gate, NAND, buffer, XOR, comparator, inverter. There is a timer somewhere, but damned if I can find it. Let's see. I really can't find it. Alright, we'll just use the old bar here. Timer, there we go. And here it is. It's the only timer we have. The red power timer is left out, but there's some red items still in the game, which is strange. Anyway, these are bluestone. And this is exactly what we need. We need stone tiles, which is basically smelting stone. So we can do that. We can smelt some stone. It's alright, a furnace. There we go. A regular old furnace. Then we'll put this on top. Also with some blaze rods in it. Blaze rod, there we go. And we'll just grab any old stone. An entire stack. Let's put it in and we can wait for that. Now we can use the teslatite we found to create all sorts of different tiles, and these tiles will make up the timer block itself, and the timer block will be able to send out a pulse whenever you like. We better take out these blaze rods for now, because it's a bit of a shame to have them working for nothing. So yeah, this will not keep up. Let's grab 2 of these to see if this will keep up. This is on and this is on. This will actually keep up. Oh, that's great. So 2 generators will do the job. Alright. So this is all looking good. This is set to make blaze rods. We now just need a couple of filters, for which we need some wafers. Here we go. We have some wafers. We can put in the next stack of redstone. We'll just keep this running forever and ever and ever. Stone tiles, which is great. Alright, let's get cracking. Let's get crafting. We need some gold, I remember. Some gold and some pistons. There we go. Probably don't need that many, but you can never be too sure. Alright, filter. There we go. What do we need? What else? Cobblestone. That's it. Wow, it's rather easy. I remember it being a lot harder to make these. So let's make some filters, shall we? There we go. 20 of the buggers. That's probably enough for a long time. We'll just make 4 more for good measure. There we go. Up. Now we have got the filters. We can place these like this. Oh, this just got a redstone signal from the rotary macerator. That's not good, because yeah, we don't want the redstone signal. Then again, we don't really need this to heat up, do we? Because this will be practically always on. So yeah, let's just grab these. There we go. Let's fill this up with a cobblestone and put a hole in the floor. There we go. This will speed down for now, but it will speed up later again. We don't need any. We don't want any redstone in this area because this will mess up our system. We need this to grab at least 5 blaze powder out of it every time, or perhaps we do want it to grab 10. I don't know what the most efficient way of doing this is, but if we grab out a couple like this, then we can use... Oh God, come on. Do we have one blaze powder anymore? Yes, we have. Great. All right. I don't like the uneven numbers. I know, it's OCD or something. I've never been diagnosed, but I wouldn't be surprised. So if it takes out 5 of these blaze powders, then it will need to take out... sorry, if it takes out 10 blaze powders, it will need to take out 5 blaze rods. Yes. Now I will need the pneumatic tubes and place them just like you would with normal Buildcraft tubes. Now these automatically connect, just like Buildcraft tubes as well, but you can cut these off using covers if you like. So you can saw up a block with a regular saw. You can turn a block into covers by repeating this process over and over until you have the thinnest ones available. That's these ones. And these ones you can put on here to make sure that the pipes don't connect. And you can remove them to make sure they do. So it's very intuitive. You can place covers wherever you like. You can make covers with holes in them. So if you want the pipe sticking through a wall, but you don't want the entire block to be missing, you can do it like this, something like this. You'll have the pipe sticking through the wall, which is all very very nice, very pleasant on the eyes, and I love it if it's pleasant on the eyes. So there was something with these, you can not really make these normal again. Oh, there we go. It's a normal cobblestone again. Some forms, however, are stuck forever, so that's a bit of a waste. But yeah, this is as simple as it gets, and we only need one timer to pull this off. So let's see if we already have some of these stone tiles. Great stuff. We'll get some teslatite from downstairs, and we will finish this. Oh, this quarry seems to stop, of course, because it's night. But that's no big deal. We can live with that. We could, of course, make a bit of a buffer if you want. We could make a bit of a buffer, but I think it's fine. It will have some time to recover and to smelt all the ores that are pumping through the system. Yeah, this is all fine and dandy as well. We'll get rid of some of the excess items we don't need right now. like some gold, some more cobblestone. We don't need the glass, I don't think. We've got plenty of these tubes. We'll make another chest for red power, I guess, because red power is kind of its own thing. Brass ingots, will they go into the metal chest? Yeah, they can go into the metal chest though. That's fine. That is fine. There we go. We'll get rid of this. Always good to have a bit of EMC left over. And we'll need some teslatite. There we go. We'll grab 2 stacks for now. That's fine. Put this back in this view. Looks very neat when you do it like this. There we go. So to make the timer, we need a couple of things. For instance, the stone tiles. That's great. We already got those. Bluestone wires. We need, how many of those do we need? 3. We need 2 of these, but you always make 3, which is a bit of a shame, really. Always leave some extra of these. We need 2 of these. I said no, 3 of these. Yeah. Come on. There we go. 3. And we also need a. We need some proper stone, and we need some of these. So if we make 2 of these and we grab 1 stone, that's good enough. A redstone torch. There we go. Let's grab this. There we go. And let's... Forgot the stone. And there it is. 1 stone. There we go. We'll put the stone on top to make a pointer tile. And now we should have a timer. Great. Now these timers, they are something else. They are really really handy. We'll make this for the blue power stuff. There we go. Teslatite can go back into gems and dusts. There we go. That's a bit odd. Ah, there it is. Great. There we go. Alright, so now we have a timer, and this timer will help us, because we don't need to apply a redstone signal, it will always apply it itself. So we can put this here, it will give you a preview of how it will look. There we go, it appears to be working. So it's taking out a couple of these, and it's putting back in the blaze rods. Now we do need some leftover blaze rods, because there we go, because this system will need to refill itself automatically. So let's put 5 in here and another 5 just to get it started. And now this system will fill itself up, and the rotary macerator will hopefully get whizzing. Now we need, I think we do still need the redstone torch. If we put it down here, I don't think it will mess with this filter. At least I can't tell at the moment, because there are no blaze powders in here to suck up. It needs 10, 10 as well, so come on. That still works. Great. So it does work. We can have a redstone torch there if we want. That's great. Now, let's have the pneumatic tubes. This is going to be the excess. So all the pneumatic tubes that we have left will go over here. And yes, we had a obsidian chest against the wall with a ender chest over here with a hopper leading into it. There we go. Now we will always have the excess blaze rods. So the blaze rods that are not needed for this cycle will go to the obsidian chest, into the hopper, and in here. So long story short, that means that we will have a lot of blaze rods, and because this process is faster than the old machine, we'll have a lot of access. We'll have a lot more than we used to have. I don't really know how to explain this, but it's just because the cycle is faster. We get more blaze rods, so we get rich fast, and we can use these blaze rods again to fill up energy condensers and whatever we fancy. So yeah, it's an upgrade. Definitely is an upgrade. Now the only annoying thing about these timers is that they will make a sound every time. They will tick. And it's a very annoying tick. So what I've done is I've slowed it down and I've told it to grab 60 blaze powder and 30 blaze rods whenever it is getting kind of full. So after 5 seconds. So you don't really hear the tick as often as you do. If it does get annoying, we can always build a skybox for this thing and just have a chunk loader. Yes, we have chunk loaders in this mod pack. We can use one of these or a spot loader to keep it loaded. So that's no big deal. It's quite an elegant solution, really, putting this somewhere up in the sky. Yeah, I think we can do that sometime. For now, this will do, though. And with that, I want to mark the end of the episode. So thank you once again for watching this Tekkit series. It really means a lot to me that you are still watching this. Thank you ever so much. And if you did like this episode, please do leave me a like. Press that thumbs up. It really helps the channel a lot. If you didn't like it, however, you are free to use the dislike button. It doesn't help this series at all, really, or this channel, but at least you're being honest on the internet. So thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.